Now let us talk about Crime and Punishment. It's a new stuff by Fyodor Dostoevsky. Since it's a long one, let's start with the beginning first. It started on a hot July evening in St. Petersburg. There is a man named Raskolnikov who's living in a small attic room that he rented. When he's about to go out, he always tries to avoid human contact. It's more noticeable that he's trying to avoid everyone when the landlady came in. Because he's a dirt poor and in debt from the previous rent, the landlady is especially the one he should avoid. Luckily, he is able to avoid everyone and leave the building. Even though he's quite good looking and tall, his choices in fashion is questionable. When he's going out, he wears shabby clothes and weird big looking hat at this time. When there is a man approaching him and asks him about his hat, Raskolnikov have a mental breakdown and started mumbling to himself like a schizophrenic person about why people around him approached him and started to ask him questions. Why though? Why? Even though he tries to look invisible as he could, then he realized that his head is too conspicuous. Then he moved along and doesn't bother to explain everything to the man that approached him. He always been trying to plan everything beforehand so that everything could went as he want. He even memorized how many steps it takes from there to the gate of his lodging. He's a man with an unsteady heart and filled with anxiety. As time goes on, Raskolnikov went to an apartment of an old woman named Alyona Ivanovna, a pawnbroker. As he went in, he instantly surveyed his surroundings, observing every detail in her apartment. Then the deal began. Raskolnikov tries to pawn his father's watch. At first, the old woman, being a standard merchant, tried to make a deal with a high interest rate. Raskolnikov doesn't want to deal with it and tried to leave, but he remembered he got nothing to his name, and he came back and tries to seal the deal. The old woman lowered the payment for the watch. Raskolnikov, feeling humiliated, only able to clench his fist and accept it. As the old woman went to her room collecting the money, Raskolnikov listened to her and listened to the sounds she makes. He able to discern which drawer the money is kept and which place it be. Countless negative thoughts shriveling through his mind, but he was still able to compose himself. As they tried to seal the deal, he had time to ask about her sister. Is she always together with her? The old woman tries to inquire further, but Raskolnikov just brushed it off and left. On his way to the tavern, he's still fighting with his own thought. After he arrived, he indulged himself to a glass of beer and a piece of dry bread. As he got drunk, his mind became clear. He knew what he should do next. That's it for now. The story is resembled that of a corner mouse. Raskolnikov, being dirt poor and having a mental instability, started to think harder and harder, finding a way to survive. I don't know what will happen next, but I'm sure of it. It won't be pretty. Living in a harsh condition will only make a harsher action, since he literally got nothing to lose except his morality. I bet his morality is very low at this point also. Very nice indeed. Goodbye.